Green lights. Hooked up. All right, let's roll. My heater is pumping. Here goes the music. Pause once. Pause twice. Man, it's like I'm getting used to this. Just dropped Palmer off at preschool, and his preschool teacher, whom I think very highly of and would love to do anything in my life to pay her back for the love and care that she's shown my kids, was just telling me that her dog ran away over the weekend. And they've been doing all these things, and so I was talking to her about drones and how drones are used to identify pets and all that good stuff. Anyway, I'm just shoving it in my brain to figure out what I can do to possibly help somebody who or whom has greatly helped me. So anyway, my brain's, racking my brain thinking of all the different ideas and tips and tricks that we can do. So anyway, there's that. So sleep is a very wonderful thing, and there hasn't been much of it had over the weekend because I have one of those dumb little new devices that I swore I would never even consider. Good old CPAP machine. And I don't want to call it miserable because maybe it's not miserable. I'm trying to be grateful for this dumb device. But holy cow, the amount of sleep I've missed out on over the weekend is real, There's a girl in a Honda Civic pulled over, and it looks like she's trying to replace a tire, and I carry all the stuff in my car to be able to go crank, 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 swap, I'm like, I gotta get to school. I think when I retire, that's gonna be one of my passion projects, is just driving around helping people that are on the side of the road. Why wait till I'm retired, you ask? Thank you for asking that. But I don't know why. Anytime I see people on the side of the road, I'm like, dude, I just want to, like, that sucks. I've had flat tires, and holy cow, how grateful I'd be if someone came and made my life a lot easier, But sleep is one of those things that I think my high school students and me in my 20s was like, I'll sleep when I die, right? Like that whole thing. And then you get a little smarter and wiser, and you're like, wait, I feel so much better when I get a good night's sleep. So I've been trying to perfect that, but I dislike this machine and sleeping with it so much that I'm like, I think what I'm gonna do is invent a new bed that allows me to sleep on my stinking stomach like I want to do, like I think we were meant to do. Because when you're laying on your back, gravity is like against you. I don't know. I'm trying to sort this all out, if you know what I mean. Okay, trash bag. Let's just chill out, alright? Trash bag on the freeway. So anyway, sleep and the nighttime and sick kids. I think last night my sleep score was like low 60s. I think it said I only got like 6 hours of sleep. There was like a wake window. But again, it's not all that dumb machine, but that dumb machine My tongue was dry. Oh man, it was bad. Like, I've had like dry mouth from sleeping. This was like not good. So yeah, anyway, trying to wrap my head around it. We're doing a little pivot in class because kids aren't necessarily doing what kids are supposed to do. So there's going to be a little transition period of if you don't want to work in a group, if you don't want to work as a team, then cool. All you guys can do it yourself independently. A little tough love going on this week. But that's okay. These kids were built for it. And Epic Flights, a drone pilot dude out of Bakersfield, he's coming to talk to my kids today, which is cool. It's kind of weird timing because I'm not super stoked with how my kids have been performing. But they know I still love them. I just have high expectations for them. We're in the low 60s, I believe. 60s days left in my class. Less than, yeah, about 60-ish days. Forget the number. But there's so much that needs to get done. So many things that need to get going. And, yeah, anyway, trying to wrap my head around what my piece of advice for the day is. And I thought that somehow sleep was going to be part of it, but I am just in the process of perfecting procedures in my life. Again, how to fall asleep, how to stay asleep, how to wake up and feel great, how to do my morning routine better, how to make my coffee better, how to optimize my time and my life, and how setting my outfit out the night before and sticking it in the bathroom so that way I can just shower and change and not have to turn on lights. Like, I'm just trying to perfect processes. And requires a little bit of thought, but I kind of perfected a breakfast on accident, making these little ham breakfast tacos, and I'm like, dude, I love it. It's awesome. It's fantastic. It is lots of protein, super quick, super easy, and it's simple. And so I'm like, once you perfect the process, then you just have to kind of reapply the process, you know? So anyway, I think that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to wrap my head around how I get the best sleep, so that way, for the rest of my life, I can get the greatest sleep. And the last win, I will say, was Auntie Erica and I picked up a trailer for her over the weekend, and it is like the most perfect, small, but has like the front and rear beds, pop out thing, and it is awesome. And she is so pumped about it, but I know the reason why she's pumped about it is because for the last year or so she's been talking about wanting something like this, and we've talked about it, and she's sent me a lot of things, and we've looked at a lot of them, and she waited until the time was right, and then she found the right one and pulled the trigger on the right one, and it's clean and fantastic, and it was cheap, and it's going to be the ultimate camper for her, and I'm so pumped about it for her. And I think that whole like patience thing, like she will, like myself, love and appreciate this camper. She was detailing it and making it perfect yesterday because it's hers and she's worked for it and it's gonna bring her so much value in her life. And I'm like, a year ago, if she was like, hey, I want a trailer, and she just went out and bought a trailer, she definitely wouldn't appreciate it and take as good a care of it as, again, taking the time and processing and trying to figure it out and still camping in the meantime, in the dirt, in the tents, you know? Now she's up and out of the dirt, and that's gonna be awesome for her. So I don't know what the takeaway is. Get enough sleep and figure out your sleep. And I'm going to be open to trying this little machine. And I'm also going to be open to saying, yeah, no thanks. I don't know. My sleep was pretty good before that. You know, like my grandpa is turning 90. We get to go visit him this weekend in Seattle. I guess Yakima, but still flying to Seattle. But my grandpa turned down the sleep study thing. He went there and they started hooking him up to everything, and he's like, yeah, no. And I love that. I love that about my grandpa. This whole like, yeah, no. Again, he's also at a later time in his life, but I'm like, I want that. I want that. Yeah, no thanks. Mentality when it comes to certain things, you know? I want to listen to doctors, I want to trust in people, I want to blah, 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 you know? Look at me being so nice waiting for this guy. You are lucky, wee man. But yeah, if this thing is not doing what I need this thing to do, then I want to be okay with being like, thanks, but no thanks. Take things from here. I will problem solve, come up with a solution, you know? Anyway, so how's that for a Monday? We found a dog. We talked about sleep. We didn't find the dog. We're gonna try to find the dog, you know? Talked about trailers, man. Now you got sheep eating. Pretty crazy stuff on a Monday morning. But I hope that your Monday is filled with all the things that you want your Monday to be filled with. And don't forget to have a fantastic day doing all the things that you want to do. Look at these kids just rocking and rolling, waiting for their teacher out in the cold. Later.